Ang mamimiss ko, I would say, I guess just, well, I mean the little things, like for example, pag sa taping, minsan hinihimayan ako ng pagkain.
Ay, ito.
Hindi, pero may...
Gusto ko din, ah.
Ay, gusto mo din ako.
Hinihimayan ng
No,
pagkain.
it was just those little things that I never experienced with anyone before. So, ganun, kumbaga parang yan yung isa sa mga pamamaraan niya kung paano siya nagpapakita na nag-care siya. But I think like from an emotional support side of things, yan yung mamimiss ko. And I really hope like that, you know, that doesn't change like even after this project. I'd like to think it won't, but then, you know, just simple things like that. I think in terms of him, you know, being there for me in those moments na syempre, like preparing for a big scene and everything like that. Like, it's one of those things that nagkakaroon talaga kami ng bond na hindi mo rin talaga 100% ma-replicate, because like when you work with different people, like I feel like you have different experiences with him, and that will always be unique to him and I, kung paano niya ako inalalayan dito sa project na to, lalo na bilang first project ko.
Nahimayan mo na siya ng pagkain.
Hindi pa ba?
Siya hinimayan ka niya.
Hinimayan ka na
Opo.
niya.
Pag kumakain kayo ng lunch, ba yan? O dinner?
Parang ganun po, parang mga instances po na parang kumbaga dinner break or...
Ano, nakakamay kayo both? Hindi naman.
Ano po?
Pero hindi
Nakakamay,
naman
kutsara.
sinubuan. After
Wala pa
himayin,
naman yung
sinubo
subo.
sa'yo.
Hindi po, pero...
Ah?
Ala, hindi, pero ito, parang ang masasabi ko na when it comes to like things like that, like he really does take care of me, and naramdaman ko yun dito sa proseso na to na kumbaga kung ano yung mga languages niya, kung paano niya pinapakita na nag-care siya in terms of like acts of service and things like that. And you know, it was my first time experiencing that with somebody ever, so it was just a really interesting experience to get to know somebody who's like that and na-appreciate it.
Naligaw ba rin sa'yo?
Ibig sabihin ba nito na parang may
Naliligaw?
nararamdaman siya sa'yo?
Oo,
Nafe-feel mo
naliligaw
ba?
Umabot ba kayo sa point na na-discuss nyo yung feelings ng isa?
Taray, paano nag-like?
Tito boy.
Meron bang gano'n? Naligaw ba sa'yo?
Ito po yung masasabi ko po ngayon. I mean, in terms of him and I, and you know how we feel about each other, like we have we have mature conversations about it, and I feel like in time, you know, we'll see. Time will only tell in terms of like where we will go in terms of our friendship and our connection with each other. But as of now, like I really enjoy having him in my life, and I'm looking forward to having that connection even after this project.
Bakit hindi pa yun ngayon yung right?
Oo, kasi, how old are you? Ilan taon
I'm
na?
19. I'm turning 20 next week.
So, pwede na pala if ever. No?
Oo naman po, pwede
Hindi
na
naman
po.
pinipigilan ka ng parents mo. Hindi naman.
Hindi po. I think it's just a matter of, you know, between two people in terms of, you know, when the right time comes along, you'll just feel that it is. A lot of questions, like, I feel like, you know, you guys could ask him as well, get his perspective on it as well. Pero ang masasabi ko, like, I don't close my door to anything, and in a lot of ways, like, he really is someone that I consider that I admire. And you know, like I say, and I've said this during the first MediaCon pa lang, any girl would be lucky to have him. I think he's just, you know, he's a gentleman, and he's a good person, mabuti pong tao.
Can you say na siya yung isa sa pinaka-special na tao sa buhay mo?
Oo naman. I would say that lalo na po dito sa proyektong to na grabe po yung pinagsamahan po namin dito sa experience na to na nothing will ever change that, and I'll always treasure that in my heart and in my memory. Kumbaga, this version of us will always be something so special to me, and I'm the type of person, I'm a very sentimental person, so hindi ako basta-basta nagla-let go when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I like to keep, you know, people like that close to me and close to my heart.
Pero hindi mo ba na-misinterpret yung feeling mo na bakit ganun ka concern si Aljon sa'yo because she likes you? May mga ganon, di ba?
I don't know,
Kasi
but-
parang sa babae parang aasa ka, tapos parang hindi naman.
Or
May
gusto
mga
mo
ganon.
ba klaruhin mo muna? Yun ba yun?
I think it's a matter of, you know, ito po, masasabi ko po, when it comes to how he and I feel about each other, or in terms of discussions we've talked about things like that. And, you know, I feel like right now we're at a point where, you know, like I said, in time, that's, I think, what will help, I guess, like clarify things, or even tell in terms of the progression of how our connection will be. I really wouldn't like to be the person who yung kumbaga yung pangunahan yung mga bagay-bagay. But as of now, I think it's just a matter of I'm not even gonna say na bata pa kami kasi it's really not that at all. I think it's just us growing as individuals, and we both have our own priorities. Pero with that being said, hindi ko po kayo showbizin in terms of like, like there's really that genuine connection between the two of us, and it's a very special one that I was also thought, like I never expected that it would happen and I would be able to find a person like that, and I'm just really blessed to have that in my life right now.
Ibig sabihin ba nito na na getting to know pa rin, nasa getting to know each other pa rin kayo at this time?
Of course, I feel like hindi po yun talaga magsa-stop. That getting to know each other phase. I feel like every day I feel like I learn something new about him, and I feel like it's something that I really treasure. It's a part that I also don't want to necessarily rush into, but I feel like throughout this time, I won't lie, like I've gotten to know him so well, and I feel like I do know him on a different kind of level, and it's only a matter of time and fate, and if it's God willing that everything works out, then like I accept that.
Masasabi mo ba na exclusive kayo? Like parang hindi kayo pwede mag-entertain ng iba?
Exclusively dating.
Wow, exclusive.
Or entertaining others?
Well, it's a po. I can speak for I like to speak for myself. I'm not seeing anyone, at the moment. I'm also not necessarily in the mindset where I'm looking for anybody else. So, I think it's really, I leave it at that in terms of that. I think I'm the type of person that when I do have a genuine connection with someone that I am working on and I'm seeing, I don't actively look at anybody else.
Lumalabas ba kayo together outside showbiz?
Nang kayo lang?
Opo,
Kayo lang?
opo.
You go out together? Kayong dalawa lang ha?
We have po.
Parang date. Ano date?
Exclusively dating na nga.
Parang gano'n, ano?
I mean, I won't lie. We've gone out together in the sense that we've been able to have conversations. So, I mean, you can take it.
Okay lang yan.
You guys can honestly take it forever how you would like to interpret it. Pero para po sa akin, I just have a really good time with him when we've had the chance to go out together and have conversations with each other.
Pero has it always been smooth sailing for both of you? Or nagkaroon ba ng tampuhan din through the series?
Magkaroon ba ng
Especially
clash? Sa teen clash?
I'll be very honest. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. We had our moments of showbiz. Honestly, no.
Hindi nga showbiz si Jayda, very honest nga siya eh.
Naintindihan ko po kung ano po yung your job and why you guys.
Friend kami ng nanay mo, no?
Oo naman po. Naintindihan ko po kung saan po nanggagaling yung mga tanong nyo. Honestly po, to answer your question, it hasn't been smooth
So
sailing.
nagtatampuhan din
There
kayo?
were moments where I won't even lie. Like there were those moments where, syempre, a couple of misunderstandings happened, or like it wasn't a perfect process. We've been through so much together, but I think things like that, it makes a connection with somebody stronger, and we've grown so much together through that. And kumbaga, yung mga obstacles or mga trials na nalampasan namin, we were able to get through it together.
In the first place, boto naman si mama at papa mo kay Aljon, di ba? Dapat na-interview na.
Si Ding Dong sa Jess.
Talaga po.
Sabi
Sabi
nila, pinaalalahanan ka lang syempre ng konti. Pero, ano ba?
Boto daw
sabi
sila
nila?
for Aljon, for
Sabi
you.
rin, sinabi yun?
Sinabi, oo.
Sabi niya, wow.
Hindi, nung na-interview namin sa screening, okay naman daw.
Or pero do they have a take on it? Like sinasabi ba nila talaga sa'yo
Oo.
na kung ano lang dapat kayong dalawa ni Aljon?
No, hindi po sila nag-i-impose po kung ano po parang mangyayari po sa amin ni Aljon. Like, that's one of the things that I love so much about my parents is they really give me the freedom to be able to live life. And experience. Lalo na kung nasa tamang lugar naman po. But when it comes to what they think of Aljon, I do know that they really appreciate how much he's been a really good partner to me and a gentleman throughout this process. And it happens a lot, especially nitong mga nakaraang mga buwan. Like, nasa US po kasi sila ngayon. My mom
Tour.
wrapped up her tour there po. And, minsan po, pag nagtatawagan po kami ng parents ko, yung dad ko, kamusta siya na? Kamusta na si Aljon?
Wow!
So,
Kamusta na kayo ni Aljon? Walang ganan.
meron din po. You'd be surprised. But, I think, to a certain extent, they've also, in the few times that they've been able to talk with Aljon, they've had really good conversations, and they think that he's a really good person. And sabi ko nila na he has a really good aura. And I would say that they really appreciate me having, or surrounding myself with people like him in my life, na people who are healthy and who are people who genuinely support me and who don't look at me as competition, or who look at me and just think about how they want to root for me and what I do with my
Hindi ba siya nag-nosebleed sa'yo?
Ano po?
Nag-nosebleed?
Nosebleed. Minsan po. Pero
Baka kaya na-pressure siyang bumalik
Oo,
ng
mag-aaral tuloy.
ano po?
Di ba? Tingin ko.
What's really cool though is yung
Last question.
Kumbaga sa mga
Nag-nosebleed niya?
kumbaga sa mga usapan namin ni Aljon, I'm able to practice my Tagalog
That's
as
good,
well.
that's good.
Oo naman po. Tsaka ganun din po na parang feeling ko minsan napapa-English siya, tapos sabihin ko, wow, napapa-English ka na din, parang nahawa siya sa akin. Ganun lang. Pero yung tipong ganun, what I think is really interesting is we both come from really different backgrounds. Pero kumbaga yung pagiging opposite po namin sa isa't isa, it really blends well and combines well together.
Nagkiklik.
Nagkiklik po kami, and I think it boils down to the fact na we have our heart in the right place and in the same place na, we have similar interests and we care about the same things, and no language barrier or no language will be
Pwede
able
naman sign language.
sign language, hindi, pero if I may add, he's a very smart
Yes.
person, and ako, I don't measure
magaling mag-English. Tama naman
intelligence,
din,
kumbaga,
diba?
sa how well you can speak English. I think he's actually someone with so much wisdom in him, and like I said
Jowa.
earlier in the media con, I like hearing his thoughts.
Ay, sir, hindi, last na lang, ano ba, after nito, kayo pa din ba ang
Magkalapit,
sa next project? May ganun ba? Or parang
Yan po,
abangan?
abangan.
Sayang kasi,
Yeah.
di ba, pag hindi
I mean, if
itutuloy.
ako po, if you ask me, I would be very much willing to work with him again. And ako, regardless of it, kung ano man yung will ni God para sa amin, tinatanggap ko yun. Tinatanggap ko po yun. And
Huwag ka nung umiyak, Mark.
May iyak si Albert. Miss invite them na lang to last 2 episodes ng Teen Clash.
yes. Well, hello to everyone watching. Of course, thank you so much for supporting Teen Clash, and sana po masubaybayan nyo yung final 2 episodes ng Teen Clash, which are happening tonight at 8 p.m. on I1TFC episode 9, and on May 26 at 8 p.m. on I1TFC episode 10. So
Thank
maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga classmates.